that.
Yeah.
On your fishing pole, and then when the
Yeah.
fish hits,
Yeah.
he pops it off.
Oh.
So then you have the fish only. You don't have the weight anymore.
Oh. We only
You just have the pole and your
Yeah. Cái này nó chỉ móc này vô.
Okay, so this thing was designed to. You're still having your own fishing pole.
Yeah, you have a fishing pole that you put in here.
Okay.
And you let the weight down and your fishing pole down at the same time, clamped onto this.
Got you.
And this here clamps onto the cable like this. And then you let your line down like that. So as soon as the fish hits, he hits and goes like that. Now your fish is out there. You wind this back up.
Yeah.
And you just have the
Cái chì nó gắn ở đâu? Cái quay.
And what does the weight look like?
right there on the ground.
Big.
Oh, that big thing?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder you need this thing.
Yeah, they have different size. They have different size weights.
Có chừng tay không? Đứng ở dưới, đừng có đứng dưới này coi.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But it's for trolling for salmon or even for lake fishing trolling.
So that is to hose off a fish?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fresh. That's fresh water. It's got a pump that just pulls water out of the lake or out of the ocean.
Okay.
You just turn it on, and it has a valve, and you rinse off.
Okay, and that switch is over
Right there.
this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the valve to turn on the live well?
That's up on. That's up on here. That is. Where is it?
On the accessory.
I think it's this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you kind of briefly explain the controls here? What does what?
Well,
Actually, first thing is, how do you put it in reverse and drive?
let me close this so it doesn't slam down on top of her. So that's neutral. Okay. This here lifts the motor up and down.
Gotcha.
So that lifts it up and down.
So when we're towing, the motor should go up?
Oh yeah, you lift it up all the way
up. Okay.
Yeah, the hydraulic will push it up like this, and then it pushes up all the way. This lever here, you have to pull. You can't push this unless you pull this lever.
Okay.
So right now, if you pull this and go forward,
Then I'm in gear.
you're in gear.
It's gonna.
Now to keep it from coming into gear, you can push this in and lift this, and now you're not in gear.
You're just revving.
Yeah, so you can go back and forth and not in gear when you push this.
Got you.
When this is out, you lift it right there. That's shifted, and then your throttle is going forward like this.
Totally clear now.
Right.
So this is kind of like standard from the other boat.
Just exactly standard, yeah.
Okay. And then
And everything else.
we have a horn. That's
Yeah, I mean everything else is pretty much explainable.
Okay.
The blower motor is just takes out of the air.
Please hold it. Okay. Damon, can you have Annika go down real quick?
Yeah.
You got
David,
it.
can you catch Annika? When would I use the bilge pump? Oh, when there's water inside the motor?
Yeah, actually the bilge pump has a float on it too.
It's
So
automatic.
if you're washing down, you got a lot of water splashing in there.
And when would I
It'll
use
be
the
automatic.
blower?
The blower, any boat, you're supposed to turn it on before you start.
Oh, to
If
get
you're-
all the fumes out?
Yeah, because if you're closed up like this is now, fumes can collect in the bottom. But if you're open, or if you just get done towing it and then the wind's blowing around, because there's vents on the side.
So
It's only if it's sitting or something for a long time. If it's sitting still and you don't open it up, you want to make sure the fumes are out. You run the blower for a little bit. It sucks the air and throws
Gotcha.
it out the back.
And then the wipers, the sound story.
All right, wipers, yeah.
Okay, there's a button that says anchor
No, that's AC.
right under the nav, NAV.
Oh, nav that's navigation lights, and then this is anchor lights.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so navigation lights is all of them, and anchor lights is just the pole here with the white light on it.
Got you. All right, and then.
And then this is a kill switch. This is designed for if you're fishing by yourself. You hook it up to you like this, and if you go back here and you fall over, You pull that out.
Kind of like a jet ski.
Kills the engine. Exactly. It's
Gotcha.
a safety thing that they have to build into it.
And what are these?
Those are the trim tabs. The hydraulic trim tabs that are at the bottom of the boat. And as you're up on plane, you adjust those to push the front of the boat down or to level the boat this way, so that you're not going in the lake this way.
So when I first start out, do I like them all up or down?
Yeah, they're just up. They don't do anything for you when you're idling or just moving slow.
Okay.
It's only for when you're going fast up on a plane.
And then add them down.
Yeah, if you're going up 15, 20 miles an hour, then you push down.
My dad asked if you can activate it now, so he wants to see it move. This is the left.
They move real slow. They don't move a lot because they're.
They just stabilize the boat.
Yeah, they only move a little bit. You're talking about this thing right here? No, all the way at the bottom.
The aluminum one.
They're sitting on the boards right now.
Go ahead. Yeah. They look like little skid plates. Oh yeah. The one on the left is moving. The one on the right is moving. Yeah.
Okay, where's that?
Yeah, you
So I should leave it all the way up or down when I'm idling? It doesn't matter.
don't need them. You only need them when you're up on a plane and you want to level the boat this way, or push the bow down, or lift the bow up.
So once I drive and I press it, I'll figure it out.
Yeah. It's just like a fine tuning. It's just like airplanes use. Once they get up in the air, they use these little flaps to fine tune the airplane, and it just kind of fine tunes
Gotcha.
it.
And then how is the other electronic stuff? What is what?
You got your.
That's the talk?
Yeah, this is a channel. This is the VHF radio. It also has weather channels in it.
Okay.
And that works off the antenna. The GPS is plots and has maps and stuff like that in it. And then the fish finder is a regular fish finder. It'll scroll through and.
Do I need to like bring some transponder down or anything, or everything's already set?
It's on the back of the boat. The GPS is right here on the front, right there.
Okay.
That's the module for that.
And when I talk on this channel, can I buy a handheld unit that will work with that? Like if I had somebody on shore?
It doesn't work with it, but I mean this changes the channel up and down from here, and you talk here. You can buy a handheld unit that's VHF.
It's called VHF.
It won't have anything to do with this one. This is mounted in the boat.
Yeah, but the handheld one can talk to this if I buy a VHF?
Oh yeah.
They can talk to each other?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Great. And then alternator. When do there's a switch.
Oh, this is it. This is the aerator. This is the pump.
Aerator.
That's the pump for that one.
The live well?
Yeah, for the live well right there. So that sucks the water out of the.
Cái này là cho cái cá nào ba? Để cho cái cá.
This is for the live well. The one in here, this is for the wash down for the hose.
Gotcha.
So you turn this one on, that wash.
What's in here?
That's just a cup holder.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah, just a cup holder.
And then this is the total hours this machine has been operated?
That's the total hours since the boat was brand new.
Is that very little? It's only 600 something.
650 is not, for a boat this old, yeah, it's nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've rebuilt the top end at about 450 to 500 hours. So.
I think you mentioned because the exhaust manifold's getting old?
Yeah. So replace those. Those are very expensive. The exhaust manifolds and the heads, that was about $2,000 worth of work to replace the whole top end there.
Okay. And then this top, if we wanted to get another one, how much does that usually cost?
I wouldn't know.
Okay.
It's in this stuff here will polish out a little bit better than what it is right now. They make a stuff that you can polish it out a little better. This is a little bit glazed over, but they make this stuff that you wax it and it'll clean up a little bit.
Okay. And then if my dad was interested in getting an electric anchor, do you ever looked into that? How much does that cost?
I don't. Yeah, I mean, you can go to one of the marine places and see, but I mean, there's plenty. I've seen them where they mount them and they bring it through, and you can have all the rope go down into the bottom, but they make a bunch of different kinds. So.
Okay. And then we have more stuff down here. We have some kind of cooking utensil, maybe.
That's a stove that pulls out.
Does it work on? Oh, okay. So
Propane stove, and then there's a.
where does the propane go?
I think there's a little tank that goes in there.
It's a
And then
commode.
Yeah, there's a toilet there, porta potty, and then there's a sink over here too. But that's all stuff they put in the boat so they can sell it and as a second home.
Gotcha.
That way the banks can loan money on them as a second home.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's tax deductible.
Oh. Got it. And then, is there any more storage underneath these things?
Oh yeah, there's storage under there. There's parts under there. There's
Yes, baby.
there's rope and stuff under the one in the middle.
Okay.
There you go.
And these are just storage here.
Yeah, there's storage on the sides.
Go.
With anchors in there.
Cả con có thích này không con?
Cái này nó gắn cái gì vậy Dũng? Cái chỗ này nó gắn cái gì?
What goes into this aluminum, this stainless steel bracket here?
Fish rod holders.
Để cho
I
ba
think
cầm
they're-
con câu cá.
They're right here. Nice slide in.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's
Yeah.
rod holders on the side,
Yeah.
and then these are rod holders
Cái
here,
này con câu cá.
and then these are for outriggers for trolling for albacore.
So this is an outrigger?
That's a downrigger.
Oh.
Outriggers work the same way these do.
Yeah.
They have a little clip on them, except they're about 30 feet out either side like this. So you put your pole here.
Uh-huh.
You hook your pole to the outrigger and run the line out and back.
Nó giống như cái này, tôi tưởng cái này mà hai
But
bên
you
hông.
don't use these for albacore. You're fishing on the top of the water, so you don't need weights. So when you run your line out, you run it back 75, 80 feet, 90 feet on the outside ones,
Yeah.
and then you have two poles in the middle that you only run back about 60, 70 feet. So you kind of make a pattern like this, and the fish, you troll about 6 miles an hour, 5 to 6 miles an hour, and the fish come up, the albacore come up to see what's going on with your wake of your boat, and then they see the lures back there, and they hit the lures way in the back, and then your line will snap off of the outrigger,
Oh my gosh.
and then you just have the fish on.
There's so much like knowledge and wisdom on everything.
Yeah, there's different ways of fishing for.
We just go
For
to the pier
everything.
and put the fishing pole down and then hope for the best. Wow.
You're gonna have to YouTube this.
How big is an albacore?
Albacores go all the way from.
Big as my daughter?
they're- Well,
Well,
yeah,
cũng bự
the
lên.
10, 15 pounds and normal size 20 pounds, and then they go up to 60
And you just
pounds.
have like have fish all over it?
I filled this thing completely up.
Oh,
I
wow.
filled an ice machine, an ice bucket, an ice chest that I had bolted on the back here completely up, and still had fish down the sides
Oh,
with
God.
blankets
Mỗi
on.
người được mấy con hả? Cả đó.
My dad said how many people can have an albacore? Or per person?
There is no limit on albacore. Not like salmon where you can only have, 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
A salmon or two.
À,
Albacore, I'm gonna limit.
ờ.
Nice.
They don't make covers for them, do they?
So this boat, I saw they sell covers for it. Do you know if they make a boat cover for this?
They make a boat cover for everything.
Yeah.
So where do you plan it? This is gonna be, if we get it, it'll be in the back.
Chưa rồi.
Well, right now it can only be in the driveway. We just spent a whole day clearing our backyard to see if this maybe could fit.
You're gonna just have to get a putt temporary, right? Yeah, baby. You wanna come down? Are you okay? Why are you?
Okay.
Mua cái tấm này được rồi, đem đi đẩy lên.
We have one battery here,
Yeah, there's batteries on each side.
2 batteries.
Yeah, they probably need to come out, get serviced, and I'm not. They're about 4 or 5 years old. So,
Do they come out from this slot here, or they have to come through there?
no, they'll come out through the hole.
Oh, that fits
Yeah,
like that.
they'll come. They lift them up and they'll come sideways.
Okay.
Through here.
I think that's about a lot.
There's ropes on the side down there to tie it off when you launch it. There's buoys
Dạ.
that go on the side.
Yeah.
When you launch, you just hook this up
Yeah.
on here, like that, and you throw it over the side.
Is it hard to park a boat like this?